All right, it's 5:09. We are listening to the Shardcast. Let's see if we can finish out some flesh molders.
Welcome to my hobby desk and welcome to my Descent Speed Painting Series Flesh Molders. If you are interested in the other videos in this series, they are linked in the eye in the upper right hand corner. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what we can do to finish out these flesh molders this morning. I rated my son's paint for this Gene Stealer Purple, and we're going to use this to do the little belts. And as I said before, I picked yellow because I'm going to do the magic bit purple in a little bit, and yellow is a complementary color. But we're going to use this on the little belts here, and we're even going to do it on the Elite as well. Going to pull out our Uriel yellow and do a second coat of this over all the yellow parts. All right, a few things that I've learned through this process. One, white is not the best undercoat for speed painting. If you miss anything, it just is this glaring bright beacon, whereas if it were black or gray, it would look more like a shadow, so I would suggest black. The second part of this is that I'm not very good at speed painting. It's an actual skill. Like being able to block in colors really well, really fast is something that takes a degree of finesse, and there's a technique to it, and it's not just just speed things up and be a little sloppier. Like being able to do it quickly and still have a product that you're okay with is something that requires practice. I don't do a lot of speed painting just because when I buy a model, I need to get a degree of hobby time out of it in order to kind of manage my splurge fund and the amount of stuff that comes across my desk to make sure I always have something painted. And like right now I'm playing Kill Team, so I can afford to spend more time on a model because a model is a significant portion of the overall army. When you're only working between 5 and 20 dudes, depending on the faction. With Descent, if I painted it the same way that I was doing Kill Teams, it would take me a couple months. And we're not going to take a couple months to do it. So we are changing the technique. Maybe someday, I think when I get Project Elite, we'll do a little bit more speed painting, and maybe I'll practice some more. But for now, this is what we got. All right, shade time. Agrex Earthshade, and we're just going to hit these guys all over. And the only part we're not going to do is the magic bit on top. For that magical energy, we're going to grab our glaze medium from Vallejo. We're going to put a couple drops of this into the purple with a little water, and we're trying to get the consistency that you saw just a second ago, where when I wick it out on the paper towel, it leaves a transparent streak on my thumbnail. And then we're not going to actually glaze this. We're going to use it like as a wash. So we're going to get a bunch on our brush, and we're going to put it over this part that is primed white. And it's going to act like a wash. It's going to get down the recesses. It's going to be darker in the recesses, lighter on the top. And it's just going to be a really quick and dirty kind of OSL thing, kind of magic-y thing. And we're just going to leave it at that. We're going to hit these guys with the matte varnish to protect them, but then we'll come back and we'll put a gloss varnish over this magic bit so that it's got a little bit of shininess to it. And after that, we're just going to clean up the bases, and I'm going to call these guys done. All right, now we're just gonna clean up the rims, And to get the little bit of flesh paint that made it down the bottom, we're going to put a red rim on the delete, and I'm going to be done with these guys. I did have some extra time this morning, so I went ahead and started working on Lord Merrick Faro, and you can go ahead and check out that video if you want. Again, if you want to check out the other videos in this series, go ahead and click on the eye in the upper right hand corner. And until I see you guys next, have a good one.